Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Crouton, and today we're playing Timberborn. This is Caesar's Palace. In the last episode, we finally got to our next district, Cobb Salad. Very questionable and odd name. If you have any recommendations, first of all, let's go ahead and place them in the comments below. I would really appreciate it with any of your suggestions. Just a reminder, this is our ruins district, so they're scavenging for scrap metal. So it could be something related to that, for example. Meanwhile, while I'm here, let's get a second scavenger flag built over there. So we left off definitely in desperation for planks. Nothing really new there. It's kind of one of the things we always are needing, as it seems. I think it's kind of something we're always going to need. But let's go ahead and start taking care of some small things first. Some chores, chores we gotta take care of for this episode. I want to start by also adding a lumberjack flag over here. And why I'm doing that is to kind of get us ready for the future, for future planning on this in this series. From looking around what I'm seeing, I think it might be a good idea to take advantage of this big area and kind of turn it into our production area. And I think it's a good idea because it's kind of like dead area. I don't really know what I'm going to put there. There's no water flowing or anything, so I think it might not be a bad idea to have that there. The other option is it could also be farmland if this starts to flood, which I think it will, because we put the levees over there. The water will flow over here, and we can actually adapt that, turn this into a farm area. But that will require us to build some sort of either what's it called? It requires us to build like floodgates right here. So that'll be something we could take into consideration as well. And I'm saying that because, we may want to continue using this area for our power. I don't know. We'll see. We can always change how this works out. If we deem it that it is maybe not a better idea to put the production stuff there, because if we do that, we're gonna have to have a power wheels or water wheels, and also an engine. But we need to have like a very large amount of trees if we're gonna do that. So it's gonna be something we'll see what we're gonna do. I also I noticed that this forester doesn't really have access to these trees over here. So I'm gonna knock down, let's see, if I knock this down, or not knock, actually, you know what, no, I'm gonna make this teeth grindstone go away. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this shrub. No, actually, no, I'm not gonna get rid of that shrub. I'm going to mark these blueberries for to be demolished or removed. I'm going to go ahead and put that path there. I would like to, because now our forester has access to more ground than before. So that was kind of a necessity. Let us get more pine trees or birch trees. Yeah, so okay. Sorry, I completely missed a step here. Need to make sure we're marking these trees for to be cut down. This one, so get that done. Want to have access over there. We need to get the path to this, so that's set up. How we doing? So we have 4 planks, so that's good. At least we're starting to get some planks in. I think I'm gonna pause this gear workshop so we can get a beaver into there. Oh yeah, we need to get a path built onto this over here, and I'm gonna want to put more levees on top of this so that when it does start to flood, at least it will be somewhat protected. However, let's see, I think this is pause as well, so let's make sure we unpause that. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And then we're gonna pause this one. We don't wanna go this high just yet, because we may not even go this high. We might not even be able to go that high unless we put more floodgates in, or we have to put floodgates higher, etc., etc. That floodgate's being built. Where does this forester end? Okay, so that forester ends there. So perhaps what we do is we fill these. Oops. Okay, so that fills that area in. Not there though, so let's get that filled in. So I think that's not a bad. That isn't bad for now. I think it would be cool to have this kind of like as a pathway, possibly, but I'm not sure exactly what I'll do. You know, I don't know necessarily if we actually have to go over here to do all this. Once it's filled in, if we unlock the large power wheel, we'd be able to build them here. Let me see, how much science do we have? 260, that's 200, so let's just unlock it. Yeah, we can unlock that. And then, so since we need to basically be able to plant it on top of like a surface, high enough surface, what we can try to do is we do double platforms there, some platforms there. Let's pause it just to test this out. We're gonna see how this will look. We can get one in. Can we get a second one in? Let me see something. Wait, why did I delete that? That was dumb. If I put double platforms there, and then let's say I got the large power wheel. I couldn't put it there, but if I were to, okay, so what we'll do is put a couple there. Let's mark, or let's remove these. And then if I did that, and then put a large power wheel there. I put that there, and then, you know, I could do that. And that'll give us a lot of power. We would just need to put like probably a platform there. We'll probably put power from there, and we can go down to here, or we can even actually possibly just say screw it and then take the power over here and build our little power area or our production area over here instead, which might not be a bad idea, to be honest, because it looks like it's a little bit closer to the district instead of having to go all the way over there. So maybe we change the plans. I think that might actually be what we do. So from there, if we were to, let's say, get a lumber mill there, we first need to make sure we have stairs down to here. Can we do that? No. So we would need to get something there and there. Oh, and let me make sure I do this correctly, because we don't want that there. We want to make sure it's a dam, or a levee, not a dam. We have a couple industrial mills, I don't think I talked about this yet, but in the last episode, I said that we needed 5 industrial mills or 6 to cover 1 gear workshop, but that was completely wrong. It's reversed. So we need 5 gear workshops for 1 industrial mill to kind of match the efficiency as much as possible. That's because you can create about 5 planks in the span of when you create 1 gear. And so if you have 5 gear workshops, you can create 5 sets of gears in that kind of 3-hour allotted time, sort of, per plank or per individual industrial mill or lumber mill. However, since we need so many lumber mills as it is, I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to have a couple more in here. Just trying to think of a plan of how I would like things laid out. I want to kind of use as much as the space as efficiently as possible, and I think this little gap is a great little spot for all that. So things can be kind of transported along nicely. And then what I can do as well is I can put the smelter at the end of this, maybe. Let's see. It does look a little odd. Or since, we could have our oil press over here. How far is this gonna be, roughly? That's 42, so it's probably gonna be like almost 50 down to here. I mean, we could always actually add a district center over here, and then we could make this its own district. So that's something to keep in mind as well. If it becomes a little too inefficient for them, it doesn't necessarily hurt to split things up to have multiple districts, and then we can have housing right next to it. So what I think we're gonna do next, or in addition to that, so we have these 4 or 6 buildings. We'll need a smelter of some sort, so perhaps we do something like this, and then we could have a couple there, and that will allow for us to, once we unlock the paper mill, we can put them here. We'll want at least 1 printing press for books, and we'll need a bunch of paper mills for explosives, and we can put the explosives possibly behind the paper mills. But we're gonna get a little bit ahead of ourselves. So let's just make sure we kind of, don't go crazy yet. We still need to get things built. So let's put a staircase down. Probably, actually, you know what? No, before we do that, let's take care of the power, because we gotta make sure that there's somewhere to connect the power. If we can't connect the power, then we're kind of boned in the worst way possible. So we'll turn it there, and we'll go up like that. And then we put platforms there, and then we can put the shaft there and there.
Nice.
And there. Actually, we're gonna want the T intersection, and then that is that, and then we will put another staircase down here, and this allows for our little beeves to walk. And then our storage can be over here. Since we're making planks, we need to have the large industrial piles. So we're gonna want large industrial piles for wood. Maybe over here should be fine. We can stack these. Just need to make sure everything is, we're able to walk to it. So we have enough pathways to those. We're gonna want to put logs and planks. Okay, so I think it's looking pretty good. How are we looking with all this stuff? We got plenty of builders. Let's drop this down to 1. We have that building, some mangrove fruits. We got plenty of log storage over here. This has what? This has planks in it. So I think once like all this starts to get like finished up and built, it'll be really nice because we can kind of clear some of this crap out and start to put other things over there, like trees or food, or even just kind of like fix up the food a little bit, because it's a little disorganized to say the least. I'm not entirely convinced whether we're gonna have enough food for this area, this district. We definitely wanna keep our eyes out for that to make sure we don't starve our beavers. I also believe we're gonna wanna add some floodgates over here. And I say that because we're gonna wanna be able to control how much water actually gets saved in this area, because if we did wanna plant anything, without this, we're not gonna be able to control that. So, you know, it'll be a good thing to have. And then I'm putting them here instead of like up here or something. That's because we can then delete this layer, or sorry, not delete. We can demolish this layer with the explosives, with dynamite, and have a little bit of extra kind of storage area with water in it. So yeah, I'm just gonna let things kind of go. I'm just gonna keep my eyes out over here, make sure we don't flood or anything like that. So yeah, enjoy. All right, so what I'm looking over here, what I saw while things are running, we're definitely gonna want to have more trees growing, and so I'm gonna go ahead and place a forester down, probably here. We can get some more oak trees started. There, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and mark all these trees just to make sure that we did all that. Okay, so that looks good. So that'll get more trees added for us. We also are gonna want to unlock the healer at some point. Which means we need to have some sunflowers, I believe. Sunflower? No, dandelions planted. So I just need to see where this guy can build to. Because at this point, we just don't have anywhere to put them. And we're definitely going to want to have more than like 5. So just need to figure out somewhere to put them. We can put some here, maybe just along here. We're gonna need to add another gatherer flag though, because I think it's like the only one. So let me see, where else could I put one? What is going on over here? Let's not have this. We don't need that there. We could have a gatherer flag. Where is it? Here. How is this looking over here? They got all this built. The water's flowing. That looks good. Looking great. Why do we have, so we have 2 beavers there, 1 working there. Now we have 1 unemployed beaver. Oh, you know what? Let me make sure I put a minimum here on Cobb salad. We're probably gonna wanna have at least 4. We'll go ahead and just increase that to 2 for now. But yeah, okay. So before I just keep on going with tangents, I'm just gonna call it a day. This looks good, sort of. I mean, there's all sorts of issues here, but you know, we're just gonna call it a day for now. We've made it pretty far in this episode. It's looking pretty good. We got what we wanted to do done, and we've got a little bit extra done as well. So that's great news for our little districts. Again, if you have any suggestions for names, please put that in the comments below, for the 2nd district, and even for the 3rd district. If you have any suggestions as to what you or where we should put the 3rd district, or what we should name the 3rd district, if we want to like put the 3rd district as the kind of the producers of all the goods that we need, we can put that district there, and then they have a 3rd district for them specifically. Otherwise, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I really do appreciate it if you do that for me. And thank you for watching all the way through this episode if you made it this far. If you did, go ahead and leave an emoji below. Anything of your choosing, whatever you're feeling. But otherwise, other than that, have a great rest of your day, a great night, a great morning, or a great evening, whatever it might be. Hope it's great for you. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one. I am Crouton signing off. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.